Hey everybody, Joe Delia, local realtor here in Metro Detroit. It's just a lifestyle, it's what we live every single day. And the people who live this business are the people who succeed at the highest level. So I understand your guys' culture through and through, absolutely. Yeah, I've worked with so many of your team members, so thank you for that. Thanks guys. Today's topic is pass-fail inspections. A pass-fail inspection is sometimes something a realtor will use instead of doing a normal inspection, which is a buyer goes into the property, has an inspector, they can choose to move forward or they can choose to negotiate certain items or reduce sale price. What you're telling the seller is we're either going to take it or we're going to leave it. And sellers like that because they know they're not going to get nickel and dimed at the end of the day, right? They're not going to be asked to replace something minor that isn't structural or safety. Sellers really like that because it gives the buyer the opportunity to do their due diligence, but then also the seller doesn't feel like they're going to have them later renegotiate big issues. As a buyer, one of the reasons you really like to use a pass-fail inspection is just because it's pass-fail doesn't mean the seller won't go and be willing to negotiate after. It just doesn't give the buyers the opportunity to specifically ask for specific items. The seller has to bring it up. So I hope that helps with pass-fail inspections. It's one of the ways here at the Delia Group we get a lot of offers accepted in this very competitive market. We come up with creative ways like this to get offers accepted. Thanks. All right, Keith, what are the tips we've got for people that are new to the market, new home buyers?
First thing, look at all the government options. There's a lot of down assistance programs that are able to get help to buy your new home.
Yeah, so down payment assistance, different things regarding debt-to-income ratio, those sort of things. What else?
Find a top agent. People like us, we're here to help you do the work to get you into your new home.
Yeah, a top agent can help you. One, because of the relationships they have with the other agents. Two, they have a database of properties, which leads into finding off-market properties, right? Top agents, they know how to navigate the hard water, the stuff that's just tough to work through because they've done it before, right? It's not their first time, so couldn't agree more with that. What else?
Explore all your options. New builds are popping up all over the place. You see a bunch of land that's available. Make sure you vet out who your builder is. The big guys will always be there. The small guys you need to take a look at and figure out who the right builders are with the contracts and whether they have the deeds.
Yeah, if you're looking to do custom, I mean, we've got some great relationships there. What else?
Explore your loan variety. FHA are coming back into style because of the debt to income ratio.
No, I would say FHA gives you more debt to income ratio.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get more debt to income ratio on FHA loan than you can conventional, so that usually helps you in terms of buying power. Cool. Any other final tips for new buyers?
Broaden your home search. There's stuff that is off market that we are able to find that won't be in the MLS, and that's our specialty. We're here to work for you.
Yeah, and when you say broaden, there's stuff that's off market, no question, and then also like needs, wants, right?
Yes.
Like, do you need to have it or do you want to have it, right? Because sometimes if you just go a little bit, flex a little bit, you'll find something that maybe you couldn't before, and maybe you'll get it at a better price. So if you have any other questions or concerns, go ahead and give us a call. Love to chat with you. Thank you.
All right, Kristen, we've seen interest rates go from 3 to 8 to
7.
What does that mean in terms of buying power? We're using 7.75 in this example, down to say 6.75. What difference does that make for the buyer?
Quite a big difference. Great news is that interest rates are at a 4-month low. So we thought it would be helpful to break down these numbers for you. At an interest rate close to 8 on a $400,000 purchase price, which is average for a lot of the communities in our area, you're looking at about a $2,700 a month payment. And as those rates fall, and they're down almost a point from where they were at their peak, so we're looking at the same $400,000 purchase price, and the monthly payment, principal and interest, is about $2,450. So the savings there is almost $260 a month. It's almost a 10% reduction in monthly payment.
So literally by doing nothing different, affording the same house, putting the same amount down, just the rate coming down that amount puts an extra $260 in your pocket every month.
But it does some other things too. As those rates continue to come down, and MBA and Fannie Mae both release their rate projections for 2024, and we do think that we're going to see them ease up a little bit more. But as they continue to fall, more buyers qualify, right? Every single buyer now has an extra $260 a month in purchase power, and more people can qualify to go out and purchase. So the competition is likely to pick up.
What I'm seeing for most of the smart money that I'm in business with, they're acquiring properties right now because if they can acquire now, and then, if rates were to come down, that's all extra margin that they have that they didn't have when they entered the property. And my fear is that as prices come down and everybody enters the market, we're going to see where you need a lot of cash to come out of pocket, back like we did the last couple of years, right? If you're interested in buying right now, you've already seen rates come down. It's a great season to go and buy a property. You've got motivated sellers that are on the market. You can find yourself a pretty good deal if you can afford the payment. And then if rates do come down, you can then refinance down, right?
Refinance on the way down and find the deal now before you're having to go back to the 2021 style market where you're giving everything in the kitchen sink to get the deal done.
So Kristen, what is a foreclosure?
Well, Joe, a foreclosure is when a bank is taking back a property for delinquent mortgage payments, maybe delinquent property taxes, a number of things. Essentially, the homeowner is losing their house.
Yeah, so they didn't pay their bills and the repo man's coming for their house.
Yes.
Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Okay, so when someone tells you that they want a foreclosure, what do we think that actually means?
Well, what I hear from most people is that they're looking for a distressed property, one that they could fix up and maybe make some money, put some sweat equity in. They're looking for a deal, a property that's priced below market value.
Yeah, and one of the challenges we have with that is when you pigeonhole yourself down to just a foreclosure, you're looking at roughly 1% of the total sales on the market, right? When you come to us and you say, I'm looking for something that has a deal, something that has some sweat equity, okay, now that opens us back up to maybe not 100% of the market, but houses that have high days on market, things that smell like money, and other sort of things like that, where you can go and put some sweat equity in, or perhaps have a contractor with a 203K loan or something to that nature, renovation loan, to go and get the house fixed up. If someone comes to us and they say, I want to buy a foreclosure, we hear, I want to buy a deal, and then what can we do then to help them?
Yeah, the process of buying a foreclosure can be very confusing. Sometimes people fall delinquent on their mortgage by 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and it starts to trigger these different real estate websites like Zillow and Realtor.com to throw up this pre-foreclosure type of verbiage on the listing.
Yep.
And in fact, the house is never going to go into foreclosure and the homeowner is going to come and catch up on their payments. And now you're just in this circle where you're trying to hunt down the foreclosures and you can't actually find them. There were 87,000 sales year to date in our MLS and only 1,284 actual foreclosures closed. So it's really a needle in a haystack. And with the Delia Group, we're in and out of hundreds of homes a month. And oftentimes we find distressed homeowners who are looking to sell their house for that deal price, right? Where you could walk in and, make some money if you fix it up.
Yeah, so reach out today. If you want a deal or you're looking for something that smells like money, go ahead and reach out today and we can walk you through that behalf to help you.
Awesome.
Thank you.